Today, we're exposing the 4 levels, from the fraud to the felon. By the end, you'll see why being real in rap might be the worst decision you ever make. This is the 4 levels of gangster rappers. Level 1. Rick Ross. Imagine building a $150 million empire by stealing someone else's entire life. Meet William Leonard Roberts II, born January 28, 1976, worth $150 million, with 0 criminal record, not 1 arrest, completely clean. Ross sold you the cocaine kingpin fantasy, but in 2008, leaked documents revealed he was Florida Department of Corrections Officer 8447 from 1995 to 1997, complete with a perfect attendance certificate. He didn't just fabricate a backstory, he hijacked the identity of Freeway Ricky Ross, a real kingpin who moved $600 million in cocaine and spent 20 years in federal prison. When confronted, Ross first claimed the photos were photoshopped, then said he only worked a few months before getting fired for tardiness, but his employment records showed 18 consecutive months with exemplary attendance and voluntary resignation. The streets nicknamed him Officer Ricky, but the lie paid extraordinarily well. Maybach Music Group, Wingstop franchises, a $5.8 million 109-room mansion in Georgia, and a legacy built entirely on borrowed credibility. Ross proved that in hip-hop, manufactured mythology sells better than authenticity. Level 2. Drake. What if the rapper who started from the bottom actually started from one of Canada's wealthiest postal codes? Meet Aubrey Drake Graham, born October 24, 1986, worth $250 million with 0 criminal record, no arrests, no street ties, not even a parking ticket. Drake grew up in Forest Hill, Toronto, where the median household income exceeds $200,000 CAD, crime is non-existent, and gang activity is 0. Before rap, he was Jimmy Brooks on Degrassi: The Next Generation from 2001 to 2009, earning $50,000 per season as a teenage actor, steady income that funded his early music career, while most aspiring rappers struggled to eat. He references Toronto's dangerous areas like Weston Road and Scarborough in his music, but locals immediately call foul. Forest Hill is geographically and culturally miles away from those war zones. In May 2024, Kendrick Lamar dropped Not Like Us, a cultural assassination that exposed Drake's fabricated persona and earned 5 Grammy nominations. Drake's response? Instead of battling on wax, he sued Universal Music Group in January 2025, claiming they promoted defamatory content. In October 2025, a federal judge dismissed the case, ruling rap beef is hyperbolic artistic expression, not factual allegations. By choosing litigation over lyricism, Drake forfeited whatever credibility remained and proved that you can buy success, but you can't buy respect. Level 3. 50 Cent. What if everything you thought was exaggerated in rap was actually an understatement? Meet Curtis James Jackson III, born July 6, 1975, worth $40 million, rebuilt after bankruptcy, with a documented felony record. This is authenticity with receipts. At age 12, Curtis was selling crack in South Jamaica, Queens after his mother, Sabrina, a cocaine dealer, was murdered when he was 8. In 1994, at 19, he was arrested selling cocaine, then police raided his home and found heroin, 10 ounces of crack, and a starter pistol. Facing 3 to 9 years, he chose boot camp, served 6 months, and earned his GED. But in 2000, Curtis recorded Ghetto Quran, exposing Kenneth Supreme McGriff, founder of the Supreme Team, a crew that moved $200 million in drugs. One line sealed his fate. Supreme was the businessman and Prince was the killer. On May 24, 2000, Curtis was ambushed outside his grandmother's house and shot 9 times, 5 in his hands, multiple in his legs, 1 in his chest, and 1 through his tongue, permanently altering his voice. The shooter, allegedly Daryl Hummo Baum, was murdered 3 weeks later. Curtis didn't just survive, he weaponized it. Eminem and Dr. Dre signed him. Get Rich or Die Tryin' sold 12 million copies worldwide. Then he became a mogul. $100 million vitamin water deal, G-Unit Records, Power TV franchise. After filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2015 with $32 million in debt, he restructured and rebuilt. 50 proved that you can be authentic and wealthy if you're smart enough to walk away. Level 4. Raw digs. What if everything you thought was exaggerated in rap was actually a documenter? Meet Haran Gums, born early 1980s, net worth $0, all assets seized, serving 12 consecutive life sentences plus 105 years, the only rapper in American history at ADX Florence, the supermax prison where terrorists are kept. Before rap, he led the murderous Mad Dog Bloods, MMBD, controlling cocaine and heroin across Brooklyn's Gowanus projects from the late 1990s through 2011. In 2002, he was arrested on drug trafficking, served 5 years, then rose to power after release. Federal prosecutors tied him to 3 murders: Frederick Brooks in 2001, Richard Russo, and Victor Zapata. Brooks's case was initially acquitted in state court after witnesses recanted under intimidation, then reconvicted federally under RICO. But Raw Diggs documented everything: YouTube videos titled "Beat That Body," tweets about murders, music videos firing assault rifles, and on Waka Flocka's "Live by the Gun," he rapped, "Nah shot me 5 times, 2 days later, that nah died." In 2014, he faced a 23-count federal indictment: RICO, 3 murders, drug trafficking, illegal firearms. His defense argued First Amendment protection. Prosecutors countered, "These aren't metaphors, these are confessions." The jury deliberated 1 day, guilty on all counts. On April 2, 2015, the judge stated Mr. Gums showed utter lack of remorse, celebrating heinous crimes publicly. 12 life sentences plus 105 years. Today, he's caged alongside El Chapo, the Boston Marathon bomber, and Oklahoma City conspirators at ADX Florence, spending 23 hours daily in a 7 by 12-foot concrete cell. His appeal was denied. The court ruled his videos were documentary evidence, not art. Raw Diggs will die in that tomb, proving that the realest don't live the longest. The final thing. Rick Ross, $150 million, 0 record, mansion in Georgia. Drake, $250 million, 0 record, fights with lawyers. 50 Cent, $40 million, survived 9 bullets, escaped smart. Raw Diggs, $0, 12 life sentences, ADX Florence forever. Does hip-hop reward the fake and punish the real? Would you rather be a rich fraud or a legendary prisoner? Drop your answer below. If this changed your perspective on keeping it real,